So listen, unless you've been living under a rock this week,
Right.
this week's news has been dominated by reality stars Porsha and Shamea. Claudia Jordan broke the news on Monday Night Live, a tweet that Porsha made that it has now since been deleted. But you know, the folks over on the gram and all the blogs, we're going to pick it up within point 0.2 seconds. Okay, so I'm gonna read to y'all the tweet and explain to you guys what is happening thereafter. So, as you all know, Porsche and Shamea, latest episode, Atlanta Housewives, they got into it. Mama Drama made accusations. Porsche tweeted, "Wait, just catching up here in the Bahamas. Yo, I can't believe there are actually people talking about my mother and mentioning my daughter in a negative way. Was this really worth it? Shamia took this way too far. You're not innocent while you've got people discussing my mom because of a lie you told on this show. If we're going to discuss it, keep it between us. Now let's discuss you sleeping with your manager who is married to one of your high school friends, as well as a pastor in Decatur who's 100% on your roster, along with many more." So she posted this Monday night. At the time of taping, it is Thursday, 6:13 p.m. Eastern. Shamia has not responded to this. She posted herself in a row making funny videos. Mandy, I'll start with you. What do you think about Portia's tweet and the fact that Shamia has not responded to it at all? Does this signify that Portia may have tried to knock Shamia off her game to get her to respond? Or do you think Shamia is like, I said what I said, I'm over it, and life goes on?
I have a few thoughts, and I'm going to
Okay.
say them quickly.
Yes, go
First
ahead.
off, adding more bodies to the list of bodies the rest of the girls have already put on Shamia didn't hit how she thought it was going to hit. Adding a pastor to the Falcons and the Hawks and the neighbor, and like, there's already been this alleged allegation that Shamia is sleeping around Atlanta, cheating on her husband. So to me, it didn't really land like that. Another thing is, I hate, and I thought when bitches got over 40 and 50, the just throwing bodies on bitches wouldn't be the way to go. Like the slut shaming route, the well, you slept with this person, the pastor, and the like, where is it landing when you over 40 or 50? What are we doing? I also think it's kind of like, I don't know, coming from Portia, knowing their backstory, I think that this is really telling of who she's been. I don't know. I just fell out with three, four bitches this year. The last thing I'm gonna do is take my ass on the internet and sit here and talk about who they was fucking on, what secrets I know of them. So I just feel like it's such low hanging fruit that as the face of the franchise, Portia, you took the worst route with this. And I just feel like she decided to dogpile like the rest of the girls who already put the bodies on Shamia. And I think it was just tasteless. It's corny. And any, as a woman, any woman who's gonna start throwing yo dirt out when y'all start getting on low times, I don't want them to ever be back friends again. Because there's no way you come back from this. There's the mother, there's the child, and now you telling the world these secrets that may be secrets, but we also don't know because we know of Portia to also be a liar. So it just didn't hit. I think she could have just enjoyed her vacation in the Bahamas and let all this fly, in my opinion.
Dustin?
Yeah, I'm with Mandy 100% on this one. I think that it was not the bomb that Portia thought it was going to be. I also think that when they were at the table in Scotland having the initial conversation, when Portia introduced the second rumor about Shamia's mom and her brothers or whatever, or her
Yeah.
brothers, her speaking cadence, the way she was talking was exactly like it was in that scene when she was sitting down with Candy and she brought up the Marvin shit and the 7 year relationship with the woman and all that. It was the same exact way. Just like it was when they was having that conversation. I don't remember where they was, but when Portia and Candy and all them were sitting down And Portia basically said she just made something up to say back to her in the argument at the minute that it was occurring. So it's the same thing. Portia lying. Ain't nobody never said that about Shamea mama. And she was embarrassed as anybody would be. If you say their mom was doing something sexual or whatever, like that, even thinking about that, the insinuation that somebody's mom was a sexual deviant in some sort of way, that will make you see, red and go there with a person. So I'm not surprised, but it just was not a good lie. Wasn't believable. Even like the tweets, they offered no timeline, which would
No.
implicate the behavior as wrong, right? So what if she slept with the person? Did she sleep with him while she was married to her husband? Is that what you saying? Like
Right.
you saying 100% on the roster? Like what's the timeline here, Portia? She was just tweeting, acting out. And I thought that was kind of odd because I would assume that she had seen that episode prior to shooting the reunion, but I don't know. You know what I
And
mean?
even saying the pastor in Decatur, you already
Yeah,
know the
like,
internet is thinking it's fucking Pastor Jamal Bryant.
and who cares? Even if Shamia is fucking with somebody else, I know I just speak for myself. I don't care. It doesn't make it
Yeah,
detrimental. So I just think it was she missed the mark with that. Hopefully we see more of a clear back and
yeah,
forth with accusations and clarity between her and Shamia at the reunion coming up.
agreed.
Claudia.